Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 15. So Module 15 is the first of two final modules for the class. We have it separated out between revision and reflection. They will both be open at the same time. However, it is recommended that you do complete Module 15 first because there are some questions in Module 16 about the work that you do in Module 15. So just kind of keep that in mind. They are open for a little bit longer as well because we have that Thanksgiving break. So theoretically, you could just not take a break and finish everything early, and that's fine. But just keep in mind that, Alan does have a week off for that Thanksgiving break or fall break. And so, you can use that time if you want to. The hard part of the class really is finished. We've got the major essay assignments done. And so now it's just getting down to those final assignments. So here's what it looks like. Module 15 is just the revision part. And so you can you do this assignment individually, but Module 16 will also be open. So there are a couple of things you can look at. There's just some proofreading tips, some, revising and editing readings, kind of some things to go back over. The main purpose of this unit is to really help cement some of the stuff we've discussed this semester to create better writing. And so we want you to be able to take this class, and start to carry it forward into your other classes. The just basic things that you can do. They're technically simple, but it does take a lot of practice to recognize your own errors. And so that's what we're doing here, is just going back through all of your writing and recognizing when you were making mistakes. So you've got 3 major essays that you turned in, plus the music video essay, which you just completed. And so what you're going to do is look for 20 errors in your essays. You can, if you want to, just look for the sentences that I commented on for your graded drafts. That's fine. However, you may find that you're going to see other errors that I did not point out, or you may have made the same error more than once, and so that's fine as well. You're looking for just sentences that could be revised for a specific grammar problem, a punctuation issue, or even just sentences where you wrote it and you don't really like how it sounds or how it looks, and so you can think of a better way to phrase it. And so those would be good sentences as well. Again, what we're practicing here is really just your ability to identify issues in your own writing. So here's what you're going to do. You find your sentence. So you found a sentence in your narrative essay. You're going to copy and paste it into a new Word document. Underneath that, you're going to correct the sentence. So you've got the original version and then the corrected version. So you're fixing whatever issue it was. And then the third thing you're going to do is explain what you corrected. It may be a specific rule that you broke. So this was a comma splice. Or it may be just a rewording so that it sounds better. And that's what you can write as well. So you're going to have 20 total errors that you'll look at. You can, if you want to, do large scale issues. So that would be like a reorganization, or maybe you didn't have a thesis statement, or you needed to add a topic sentence, something like that. So it didn't exist in the original. So you would put, original not applicable or didn't exist. And then you would write out, the thesis or the topic sentence or whatever that you should have written, and then explain why. You could do that if you want to, but most students pick editing type errors or proofreading type errors in order to improve their writing just in general. So that's an option for you. If you run out of errors, you've got 4 essays, technically 3 that should hopefully be graded. But you may not have feedback on all of your essays depending on maybe some issues submitting them. So if you run out of errors, you can always do the exercise sentences. The main thing is that you have 20 total. So that's what I'm looking for when I grade this. I look to see, did you do 20 sentences? If not, you don't get full credit for it. So the main thing is just getting them done. And this is what it'll look like. So it'll probably take a few pages. You can, if you want to, separate them out by essay. A lot of students will do that just so that they can keep track of it, but make sure you number them, because if you don't number them, there's a chance that you won't get all 20, and then you're going to lose points just because you can't count. So just kind of keep that in mind. You have the original sentence, the corrected version, the explanation, so you can, like if you know, applies to the entire essay, you might do this, and then, you know, just explain what you would rearrange the information, but most of the time they're individual sentences that students pick out. You do not need to make the changes to the original essay. That we're not looking at actually revising the essay itself. We're just pulling sentences out and correcting them. So we're trying to isolate issues that you see in your writing, basically. So once you get that done, you can just upload it to this assignment, and then that one will be done, and then you can move on to Module 16. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Otherwise, have a great week.